Good. We've got that off the. There we are. Look who's in the front row. Just like that. Well, hi. Hi. Let me see. What do we got in here? Yes, please. Cheesecake with raspberry sauce. Oh, that is good. Yes. Whose chips are these? They're fantastic. I had some good crisps at the campsite today myself. They were very delicious. Although I also had some last night that were just as delicious, but they were plain chips in a ketchup chip bag. So when you get set for. I don't think it was a mistake at the factory. No, I don't think so. I think somebody was playing campsite trickery. I think there was a real jokester at the campsite, and they thought that they'd replace the ketchup chips with the plain chips. So you're getting ready for ketchup chips. Oh boy, that's going to be good. Nothing wrong with plain chips, nothing wrong at all, except if you're set up for something different. My goodness gracious, your taste buds just do a double backflip and go, what's going on here? I tell you. Oh boy. Wow. Ha. So, this guy here, he played here at Blue Skies a couple times in the 1990s. 1990s. Maybe you remember there were a couple of years that Aine Platinius actually cooked up, and along with some others, that after Blue Skies, they put together a show of 3 or 4 of the Blue Skies headliners, and we went to the Grand Theater. Do you remember that, Bob? We did the shows at the Grand Theater on the Tuesday night or something like that. It's an opportunity to provide another engagement for the musicians, plus try and spread a little of the Blue Skies love in Kingston, which is what we did. So Lenny came down and did a couple of those shows as well. I've had the pleasure of doing a number of shows with him over the years. He's an ECMA award winner. He has 14 albums. He has albums in English and French exploring his French Prince Edward Island roots. His song Peter's Dream has just entered the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame. And he is, in my mind, one of the best songwriters in the country. And he's also a great guy. He's brought 2 great players with him, and he's right here. Friends and neighbors, please welcome my friend, Lenny Gallant.
Okay. Hey, thanks, bud. Go ahead.
How you doing, everybody? So happy to be back here at Blue Skies for the 50th anniversary. I cannot believe it's been over 20 years since I played here. I feel like the prodigal folk singer here tonight. But we're going to start off with a song. We drove up from Prince Edward Island. We've been touring around Ontario since, back and forth on 401. And so we figured we'd have to start off with this song because it's got a little bit of Ontario in it. Hope you can help us out with the chorus. Very simple 2-line chorus. It goes like this. Which way does the river run through this town? Which way does the wind blow when the sun goes down? He came knocking on her window pane. He said, let me in, it's gonna rain. They kissed and they watched the storm, and they held each other to keep warm. They just met that day. He played guitar near the old cafe. She said she liked the Lightfoot song, the one about moving on. all the way to Montreal. When it got wet, the car would stall. She spoke a little high school French, she laughed and she said it made no sense. Went a little out of the wind. She had a friend out in Gaspé. They slept there on the hardwood floor. They made love some more. Which way does the river run through this town? Which way does the wind blow when the sun goes down? Which way does the river run through this town? Which way does the wind blow when the sun goes down? Hard to see to the sun when they got back on the 401. Seems every town had a tale to tell, every street had dreams to sell. She talked about her history, said she was 1/4 Cree. Her mother wouldn't let her know, but her father said it was so. Sing it with us now. Which way does the river run? Come on. Through this town. Which way does the wind blow when the sun goes down? Which way does the river run through this town? Which way does the wind blow when the sun goes down? Darling, don't give up the ghost. We'll make it out to the western coast. We could dive in the ocean there, then turn around, head back here. 'Cause there's no place for you and me. I love this country. Gas geese was getting low when they left Ontario. Let me hear you now. Which way does the river run through this town? Which way does the wind blow when the sun goes down? Which way does the river run through this town? Which way does the wind blow when the sun goes down? Come on. Which way does the river run through this town? Which way does the wind blow when the sun goes down? Which way does the river run through this town? Which way does the wind blow when the sun goes down?
Which way does the river run? Which way does the wind blow?
Which way? Which way? Thank you very much. Okay. We're gonna need some help in this song. A song about hard love, creative Masonic desperation, and the telltale aftermath of a really bad mix of cement. A song called 47 Angels on Her Front Lawn. Help us out. Wind whips the dust into a devil's brew, 'cause I lose the roof. Sent it flying past the ornamental concrete, going out of business sign. Been there for the last 2 years, yet nothing moved away from here. Since the day he disappeared, this place is in decline. There's 47 angels on her front lawn. They've been there since he'd been gone. Won't somebody buy just one today? Help a fallen angel fly away. 47 angels on her front lawn. The concrete's cracked, they've been there so long. Well, it's time to step up, time to pay. Help a fallen angel fly away. Well, the whole town knew that he was bad. Why she always looked so sad? As anyone out walking on the east road knew too well. Muffled cries in the dead of night, the beat of wings trying to take flight. Was that the moaning of the trees? Well, no one would really tell. There's 47 angels on her front lawn. They've been there since he'd been gone. Won't somebody buy just one today? Help a fallen angel fly away. 47 angels on her front lawn. The concrete's cracked, they've been there so long. Well, it's time to step up, time to pay. Help a fallen angel fly away. Some have no eyes, some have no ears. Some look like they have tracks of tears. Some look like both their wings were broken and then reset all wrong. Now there are secrets in this town no policeman ever found. Some things are best left where they rest and not where they belong. No one knows where he went or why she bought so much cement. The day she said that he left, for parts unknown. There's 47 angels on her front lawn. They've been there since he'd been gone. Won't somebody buy just one today? Help a fallen angel fly away. 47 angels on her front lawn. The concrete's cracked, they've been there so long. Well, it's time to step up, time to pay. 47 angels on her front lawn. They've been there since he'd been gone. Won't somebody buy just one today? Help a fallen angel fly away. 47 angels on her front lawn. The concrete's cracked, they've been there so long. Well, it's time to step up, time to pay. Help a fallen angel fly away. 47 angel, 47 angels. Oh. Fly, fly, fly. Fly away. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. It is wonderful to be back here at this very magical festival. I've missed it so much. There truly is a real magical spirit about this place. I love it so much. I want to introduce you to the band up here with me, these wonderful musicians from the western end of Prince Edward Island. She's super well known in the Acadian world, has been in many different bands, in particular one called Oda de l'Acadie, celebrating Acadian songwriters, and they did about 1,000 performances all over the world. She's been a part of my band for about 4 or 5 years and a part of my life. Please welcome Patricia Richard. Also from Mont Carmel, Prince Edward Island, for a very good reason, happens to be Patricia Richard's son, Julien Robichaud on the piano. Julian has only been playing with us a short while. He's never played in a band before, but we think he's doing pretty darn good. You know, as you can possibly tell, he is a classically trained pianist, and little did he know that all of those long hours and days studying Chopin, Beethoven, Mozart, Rachmaninoff, all he was really doing was getting ready to play with Lenny Gallant. We're going to do a song. This afternoon I was doing a little workshop and someone mentioned the fact that I had a song that went up into space. And so I thought I'd like to do the album that song is from. It is true that a number of years back when Julie Pyatt was an astronaut, she took a handful of albums up to space with her. That was about 10 years before she became the Governor General. I think she had a whole lot more fun sailing through the cosmos than she did trying to navigate her way around Ottawa. But when she was an astronaut, she did take some up there, and I thought it was awesome that one of my albums got to go up there. Went around the planet 248 times. I finally had my music in high rotation all around the world. And my mother was going around telling all her friends, "My son's music is truly out of this world," she was saying. I'm going to do a song from that album. This is called Pieces of You. Well, first I found your ring, and then the comb you lost, with the strand of hair that your pretty head once tossed. And then a letter came. It was addressed to you. I wrote above your name, send it to someplace new. And I stopped my car, and the radio's on. I heard the final line from your favorite song. They're just pieces of you, something you left behind. Maybe it slipped your mind like a part of a lie, a bit of the truth. They're just pieces of you, turning up every day in an unusual way. A bit of the past, out of the blue, pieces of you. Late last night, a voice on the phone. Oh, it was some guy. He asked if you were home. Now I grab my shirt from the dresser drawer, and on my sleeve was a scent you wore, and it brought me back to the night when you said, I can't give my hand, take my heart instead. They're just pieces of you, something you left behind. Maybe it slipped your mind like a part of a lie, a bit of the truth. They're just pieces of you, turning up every day in an unusual way. A bit a bit of the past out of the blue, pieces of you. A bit of the past out of the blue, pieces of you. Thanks. Thank you very much. Well, I am from Prince Edward Island, and I put on a show called Searching for Abigail on PEI. It was a show that showcased all of my songs and stories I've written about PEI over the years. And you know, PEI has a lot of ghost stories, a lot of great ghost stories. And I've written quite a few ghost stories. When I was a kid growing up, we used to have a storyteller in our community, an Acadian storyteller. You call her a raconteuse in Acadian French. And she was fabulous with ghost stories. She scared the daylights out of 3 generations of Gallants. And some nights when she came over to tell her stories, she was so good that she would scare herself. And then my mom would make me walk her home through the woods and past the cemetery and the old abandoned church, owls hooting, coyotes crying in the night. But she's probably the reason that I put a ghost song on most of my albums. And I'd like to sing one for you now. This is called Tell Me a Ghost Story. But I can't pull it off unless I have kind of a ghostly atmosphere. I need some ghostly sounds out there, ghostly sounds. This is not Casper the Friendly Ghost we're talking about now. Come on. Okay, I'm scared now. All right. I'm gonna call on you. Tell me a ghost story tonight, my darling. The one about a lover lost at sea. You know the one I mean, where she goes crazy when he keeps showing up in every dream. Tell me a story that will chill my marrow. Tell me a tale to make my skin crawl back. Something to take my mind off what I'm thinking. Something to save me from this heart attack. I thought I heard a scream. I thought I heard a shot. The rain was crying foul. Wind warning, don't get caught. I thought I saw you run. The moon looked the other way. Now here you sit, your hair is wet, your eyes are red, and I am dying. There must be some way to make this ending easy. Must be some way to bring the hero home. A twist of narrative no one sees coming. A blend of mystery and magic bones. I need to hear your virgin right now, darling, while everything is fresh inside your head, and every smell still makes you lose the quiver. Tell me especially the parts I dread. I thought I heard a scream. I thought I heard a shot. The rain was crying foul. Wind warning, don't get caught. I thought I saw you run. dead and I am dying. Tell me a ghost story tonight, my darling. The one about a lover lost at sea. You know the one I mean, where she goes crazy when he keeps showing up in every dream. Whoa, whoa.
Are you okay, son?
The insurance premiums in this band just keep going up and up. I tell you. We'd like to do a song from my latest English album, Time Travel. And this song is called Sequoia. I'm sure it's great. I love playing this song outdoors among the trees. This, I'm sure many of you know sequoias are the oldest trees on the planet. They can grow to be 3,000 years old, over 300 feet tall, and their bark is so thick they can withstand lightning strikes and forest fires. And they're known to be the natural world's greatest sequester of carbon dioxide, so they've always played a great role in keeping the climate in check on this planet. Sadly, there are only about 2% of them that still exist from what were around 100 years ago. And there's an organization that is trying to replant sequoias all over the world, and we're kind of loosely affiliated with them. We shot a video for this song down in Sierra Nevada in California, just before COVID hit. And I got to tell you, nothing really prepared me for singing this song at 6 o'clock in the morning with no one around but Patricia and the cameraman. It was a very emotional experience to sing this among those elders of the planet. And if you go to see the video on YouTube, at the end of the video, you'll see there's a link to this organization I'm talking about. It'd be great if you check them out and see if you can help them out. This is called Sequoia. My guitar does not like the humidity, I'll tell you that. Touch me like a newborn brook, or a leaf pressed in a book. Let me offer you this nest. Lay your head down here to rest. From here we can see the moon, where the owl sleeps at noon. From here we can feel the world far below, watch it unfurl. Sequoia, Sequoia, all we have to do is breathe, and in this redwood believe. Another ring, another year, we could build a love up here. Sequoia, and no fire can burn it down. no wind can break it. Send the roots far in the ground, so no storm can shake it. Sequoia, sequoia. Bitter wind, biting frost, nothing's worth what doesn't cost. Feel the snow fall on the limbs, shake it off and grow again. Sequoia, and no fire can burn it down, and no wind can break it. Send the roots far in the ground, so no storm can shake it. Sequoia, sequoia. They may stare and wonder, they may even try to climb, but lightning and thunder, they can't touch what's yours and mine. Yours and mine. Sequoia, sequoia, sequoia. And no fire can burn it down, no wind can break it. Send the roots far in the ground, so no storm can shake it. Sequoia, sequoia, sequoia. All we have to do is breathe, and in this redwood believe. Another ring, another year, we could save the world from here. Sequoia, sequoia. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wonderful to be playing this festival here. A few years back, I was playing the Stan Rogers Festival, and the lead singer from the band Shanneyganock came up to me and he said, your song, Shanneyganock from Newfoundland, he said, your song was on the radio all the time over there in St. John's, Newfoundland. It's like some kind of hit or something. I can't get away from it. And I said to him, what song was that? He said, Peter's Dream. I said, Peter's Dream? Well, why would they be playing that song on the radio now? I wrote and recorded that song over 25 years ago. He said, you're not singing it. I said, well, who's singing it? He said, Maureen Ennis from the Ennis Sisters is singing it. And I said, oh, well, cool. I didn't even know she had recorded it. And then I remembered that a number of years previous to that, during the East Coast Music Awards, they had an event called the Top 10 East Coast Songs of All Time. And they were asking various people to email in and call in their favorite songs. And the way they announced all the songs that got on the list was by way of a live broadcast concert. And I was driving down the road in my truck and they had people singing the songs other than the people who had written them. So I was driving down the road in my truck when I first heard Maureen sing my song for the first time, and I was deeply moved. She did an amazing version of it, and so I was glad she recorded it. But you know, she could have told me. Yeah. But that was all right. The only downside was I was playing a tour around Newfoundland not long after that. And before my shows, people were coming up to me and they were saying, hey, Lenny, can you play that song you wrote there about the fishery there, that Peter's Dream song? But can you do it like Maureen does it? Well, I was kind of wondering, I wonder if Leonard Cohen ever ran into that trouble when he was alive, you know. Hey, Leonard, Can you play Hallelujah? But Lord God, man, can you do it the way Katie Lang does it? Well, I'm going to do it my way if that's okay with you guys. But to do so, I need some help, just on a few words on the chorus. The moisture is making this guitar go crazy. You'd help me out with a few words in the chorus. Sailing. Sailing. Oh, come on, I know you can do better than that. Sailing. Sailing. Sea of Galilee. Sea of Galilee. Water. Water. Pulled them in with me. Awesome. I'm very proud of the fact that just a couple of years ago, this song was entered into the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame. I can't tell you how much that meant to me to have one of my songs in amongst those of so many of my heroes. Peter's Dream, please help us out. I still get up before the day breaks. I still walk down to the shore. I watch the sunrise from the eastern ocean, but I don't sail the meat anymore. How could they have let this happen? We saw it coming years ago. The greedy ships kept getting bigger and bigger, and soon I told them where to go. That night I dreamed that I was sailing out on the Sea of Galilee. We cast our nets upon the water, and Jesus pulled them in with me. Where am I gonna go now? What about this boat I own? What about this old piano? What about my father's bones? That night I dreamed that I was sailing out on the Sea of Galilee. We cast our nets upon the water, Jesus pulled them in with me. Oh, yes, he did, you know he did. Someone sang an old sea shanty, and Neely told a mainland joke, and Kelly cursed and swore until his voice gave out, and then he asked me for a smoke, and then he took his father's shotgun, walked to the harbor through the town. He fired 14 times, woke everybody up. We all watched that boat go down. That night I dreamed that I was sailing out on the Sea of Galilee. Let me hear you now, come on. We cast our nets upon the water, and Jesus pulled them in with me. Sing it out. That night I dreamed that I was sailing out on the Sea of Galilee. We cast our nets upon the water, and Jesus pulled them in with me. We're going gospel now. That night I dreamed that I was sailing out on the Sea of Galilee. We cast our nets upon the water, and Jesus pulled them in with me. Aye, aye, pulled them in with me. Pulled, you know he pulled them in with me. Pulled, yeah, he pulled them in with me. Pulled, yeah, he pulled them in with me. Oh. That night I dreamed that I was on the Sea of Galilee. That night I dreamed that I was out there on the Sea of Galilee. I still get up before the day breaks, and I still walk down to the shore. I watch the sunrise from the eastern ocean, but I don't sail to meet it anymore. Thank you. Thank you very much. You guys have been awesome. It's been a lot of fun playing for you. And I really want to thank Margaret and all of the crew here, especially Noah and Jeff and everybody, for helping out with getting us up here. Thanks so much for having us, and thanks so much for listening, everybody. We got a whole bunch of CDs and LPs up there in the tent, and they're going to be open for just a little while longer. Be happy to sign them for you if anybody's interested. We got one more song to do for you. And just before COVID hit, I had a chance to do this song with Symphony Nova Scotia. We did 2 concerts with Symphony Nova Scotia, and we did a few concerts with Symphony PEI and Symphony New Brunswick. And now I find I just can't pull the song off unless I have a horn section or an orchestra. So I'm hoping I can create the Blue Skies Tower Power horn section with your help. If you'd be so kind to repeat after me, I want you to reach down and find your inner horn player, your inner Satchmo, your inner Louis Armstrong, John Coltrane, Kenny G if you really have to. But I want some horn parts. Repeat after me. Ba-da-bum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da-bum-ba-da. Ba-da-bum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da. That's a wicked horn section. This is called The Band Still Playing. It's been awesome playing for you. I hope it's not another 20 years before I come back to Blue Skies, I'll tell you that. Help us out, here we go. Ba-da-bum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da-ba-da. Sing it with us. Ba-da-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da. All hands on deck, please don't panic. It's probably a drill, there's really nothing wrong. Steady as she goes on the Titanic. It can't be too bad, the band plays on. Everybody! Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-dum-ba-da. Come on! Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da. Build a life post launched upon the water. Captain's crying, oh, won't you please get in? Don't believe in this disaster. I just don't believe the mess we're in. And the band's still playing. Can you hear those horns crying out for our souls? And the band's still playing.
Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-dum-ba-da. Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da.
I'm gonna rearrange all of the deck chairs. I'm gonna cover my head every inch of skin. Trading in my sunglasses for a darker pair, so I won't have to see the mess we're in. And our band's still playing. Can you hear those horns crying out for our souls? And our band's still playing. The band played hymns, and the band played rock and roll. Ho! You got me dancing so fast. You know I really ain't got time to think. Someone said something about a big hole in the sky. Someone said last call, time for one more drink. And the band's still playing. Can you hear those horns crying out for our souls? And the band's still playing. The band played hymns, and the band played a rock and roll, and the band's still playing. Can you hear those horns crying out for our souls? And the band's still playing. The band played hymns, and the band played a rock and roll. Everybody, come on.
Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya.
Come on.
Ba-dum-ba-da. Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da. Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-dum-ba-da. Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da.
And the band's still playing.
Ba-dum-ba-da. Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da. Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-dum-ba-da. Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya. Ba-da. Ba-dum-ba-ya-ya.
And the band's still playing. Ba-da.
Come on. From Prince Edward Island, Lenny Gallant, ladies and gentlemen, friends and neighbors, boys and girls, humans of the world.